overhead look at downtown Philip. And Dave.
Hey, Kevin, with this
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Simmons finds Curry, and the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Embiid's there. Hunter, the pass to Young. 9 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Feeds it to Simmons. Outside Curry. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Right side Bogdanovich. And the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simmons passes to...
Okay.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here is Young. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint, and the dunk by Capella.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 4. Pass to Curry. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Young against Curry. Bobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Embiid. Here's Harris. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So it's the Hawks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Young. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias. Challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Embiid inside. Working on Collins. And it's in there.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Young finds Collins. The 3. Tips it up. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 10.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Now the pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Now, here is Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
The drive by Hill. The dish to Scott. It's back to Hill. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And stolen by Okongwu. With 1 on the clock, Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He got into double digits. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Now here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Howard with the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Passes it to Williams. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard at three-point line.
It's stolen by Milton. For the finish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
And so Howard nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Williams looking around. Lou Williams, FPGA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And it's Simmons. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now, here's Gallinari. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Being aggressive and getting to the line, this is when Gallinari is most efficient.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. And Simmons slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Williams. Pass to Herter. Sweet move.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Young against Curry. To the wing right side. Here's Herter. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Herter's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herter's a threat in that mid-range area.
Curry attacking, and he converts the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry against Young. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young dishes to Capella. And foul on the shots. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Simmons. And he hits the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it with it. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. Young drives in. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 7.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Simmons passes to Harris. Count the basket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The free throw off from Harris. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. The Hawks trail by 3. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Up top, Curry. Capella covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Philadelphia, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Capella. That shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. That one falls. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Young looking it over. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Thibault. From 11 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. The 76ers leading by 6.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Atlanta again missing. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A pull-up. That shot missing. A D by Bogdanovich. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Green dishes to Scott. And it's good, 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting is... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard. The Hawks trail by 10. Inside, Gallinari. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Hill kicks to Green. The pass to Howard. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 8. Stolen by Collins. One-on-one here. Throws it up high. Back to Young. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Milton. And he makes that one. And the 76ers lead by 10.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young against Hill. Down low. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Deep 2 from Hill. Here's Milton.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Over to the left wing. Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 10. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collins wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Harris. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And Young, here we go. Count that bucket.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Over Bogdanovich. Thibault can't get it to go.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Got a piece of it, so it's the Hawks now. Hunter with it, outguarded by Simmons, and the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Collins against Simmons. Pass to Harris. To the inside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
They get it back.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Up the floor. Here's Collins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Because he's played a lot of undersized five, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Curry. Five to shoot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. Can't get it to fall. So the 76ers win it. Even early up, David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Tries to save it out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia has possession. Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Outside Holiday. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Thibault can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now here's Curry. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. From the wing. Here's Giannis. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Here's Holiday. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Here's Harris. Good on the shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's the pass to Middleton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 3 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers also making a change. Howard's checked in. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Simmons penetrating.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Howard, the pass to Scott. Shoots over Tucker. That's good from Howard on the assist by Scott.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
To the right side. Portis kicks to T. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Connaughton. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. Portis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Now, Milton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Got it up. That shot off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Scott. Then there's Hill, and it's Milton in at the 2 spot. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Milton. It's rebounded by Portis. So it's the Bucks now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Connaughton. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Hill passes to Milton. And they pick up 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Forbes kicks to Teague. Back to Forbes. The kick out to Teague. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hill looking it over. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. He told me that there are strained ligaments in the elbow, but that is it. Luckily, no major structural damage.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Milton, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hill, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Yeah, the speed of Teague on the drive could not be stopped or contained. He finished off that play with some real power.
Milton finds Hill. Lets the three fly. The shot that time, not on target. The Bucks go the other way with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
Howard at the elbow. Milton the pass to Hill. The dish to Green. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the second.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Holiday surveying the floor. And so it's Philadelphia. Going. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the two. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Giannis right side. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, They pass it. They can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And, you know, really, when you're looking at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it. He passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Now here is Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Middleton, the pass to Giannis. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
For Philadelphia, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That's good from Simmons.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Lopez, no luck.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Curry's shot is off. Bucks trail by 14. The pass to Teague. Outside Portis. Connaughton passes to Portis. Back to Connaughton. Clock at 4. Here's the floater. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
1:57 left to play in the third. And Teague, here we go. Here's Connaughton. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Pass to Thibault. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Now the Bucks moving it up. And that one drops for him. Teague's got 6.
Hey, with all that wide open space in transition, you just cannot slow down Teague. He's got too many options, too much speed, too much handles. He's too elusive in the open court to corral him in that situation.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Connaughton, defended by Thibault. To the middle, here's Tucker. The kick out to Teague. Shot clock at 5. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Here's Connaughton. Passes to Portis. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Poked away. The 76ers leading by 14. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Embiid, no good. Simmons left side. Over Teague. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. It'll count. No good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Scott. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Hill dishes to Green. Three-pointer. For rebound by the Bucks. Fast break, Milwaukee. It's stolen by Milton. The 3-ball. Cranes the three-pointer. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's DiVincenzo. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Milton. Launches it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. A clear look for Curry. He kicks to Simmons. Launches a 3. Here's Embiid, and count it from 19 feet away. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence, and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Thibault. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Over Thibault. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Simmons looking around. The pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Basket good.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Now here's Thibault. He dishes it to Harris. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And here's Holiday. Passes it to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Simmons pulls it in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Curry finds Simmons. Shot from the top of the key. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Outside, Simmons. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for them. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovic is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovic. Lopez with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is.
That's a great dunk. Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands. Young taking his time here. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Hunter no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. 16 feet away. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist from Capella.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovic spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Middleton with it. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hunter kicks to Young. Down low. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Young against Holiday. 4 on the shot clock.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Holiday surveying the floor. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Collins wide open, he fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Young against Holiday. Here's Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So a franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Collins looking around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And they're running. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Great communication on the alley-oop.
and running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Young. Good, nice job down low. Young's got 6 points.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Young leading the break. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Hawks now, trailing by 2. Williams in the post. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 2. Let's take a quick break. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Teague with a clean look. Atlanta with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Portis in the post. He's against Williams. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here is Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The pick and roll was perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
Teague against Williams. Portis in the post. Gallinari with the steal. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
We all know that Gallinari can shoot the ball, but he could have taken that shot. Instead, gives it to the teammate.
Pass to Portis. Tucker with the ball. And there's the pass to T. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Portis.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Connaughton's got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Back to Williams. On the left block. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Portis. Here's Forbes. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Tucker the pass to Connaughton. Wide open. Tucker can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Capella with it, outguarded by Giannis. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Bogdanovic. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Bucks trail by 4. Now here is Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Young against Holiday. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
As much as we talk about Trae Young and then mention Steph Curry in the same breath, I think Trae wants to carve out his own path. We know he's a dynamic shooter, can set the table.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes in the league, Jack. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovic out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And the second free throw, good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Collins passes to Capella. Shot to stop the ball. Hammering it in.
big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gallinari kicks to Williams. Stolen by Tucker. One-on-one fast break. Teague left side. Here's Connaughton. He dishes it to Tucker. From the arc. The shot missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Williams attacking. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Here's Connaughton. Gallinari covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his first basket.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
It's good on the putback.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
Pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Gallinari against Teague. Williams with a clean look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Milwaukee leading by 3. Teague drives in. Now the dish to Tucker. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one, good.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Herter. Now Williams. Stolen by Tucker. Here is Forbes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Williams against Teague. Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. The shot will not fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday finds Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Herder passes to Gallinari. Outside Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks trail by 10. So the wing on the left. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Collins against Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
Those cities.
Exactly.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday with the block. Feeds it to Giannis. Lopez right side. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over Young. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 14. Collins passes to Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Drew Holiday.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. On defense, the Bucks. Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Clock at 6. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Fast break, the Hawks. And finished off by Collins.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. And all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Up next, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Now Simmons. Now the pass to Curry. Simmons dishes to Harris. Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Simmons. He kicks it to Curry. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Curry passes to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now here's Simmons after Clint Capella's miss. Thibault can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bogdanovich up top. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry finds Simmons. Embiid, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Collins. Nails the baby hook.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Harris with it. And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Off target with his 3. 76ers trailing. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Embiid. Now off the inbound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway. It is evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Thibault kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Curry on the wing. Left side Harris over Young. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Curry finds Embiid. Out to Harris from outside the arc. They get it again. Here's Curry. Missed inside. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hutter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Scott, good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Williams dishes to Bogdanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Wow. Bogdanovic, a slasher who drives with force. I mean, he's good at making defenders nervous when he penetrates.
And here is Milton. Passes to Howard. The kick out to Hill. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 7. And we'll be... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, clocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Green out there with Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the point. Alinari outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. It's stolen by Milton.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. And Gallinari throws it down.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Milton finds Hill. Milton with it. Gallinari on him. No good from Howard. The Hawks leading by 9. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Scott the pass to Howard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got his first points in this one.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams against Hill. Williams passes to Gallinari. He gets it in there. Gallinari's got 6 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Scott the pass to Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. Reverses. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovich is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
And here's Hill for 3. That one doesn't drop.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's going to be a travel. The 76ers trail by 7. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Milton finds Howard. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A drive by Scott. And he gets the bucket. Scott's got his second basket of the game.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And stolen by Simmons. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Collins grabs the miss.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take them on.
And this is why Hunter's been so efficient. He takes good shots and makes them consistently.
Simmons inside. He's guarded by Collins, and Simmons slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Young looking around. Shoots over Curry. Here's Capella. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... In the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Bucks fans love him. And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry against Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 6 points. The 76ers trail by 5. Now here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hunter dishes to Collins. The feed to Hunter. The 9-foot shot. And that's good for 2. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Curry is inside. Young's there, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Harris dishes to Simmons. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Okongwu. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Second chance shot. Embiid, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Herter, another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gallinari.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
Here's Reddish. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 10. And Simmons slams it in.
You better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Williams passes to Gallinari. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Here's Williams. Kicks it to Reddish. From past the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Williams with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry with the steal. The drive by... Oh, wow!
Nice! How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Left side, Williams.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Mike Scott out there with Green. Then there's Hill, and it's Milton in at the 2. To the inside, here's Reddish, and the layup's good off the glass. Reddish has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. The Hawks leading by 4, and here they come. The lob to Gallinari. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's Green on the assist by Scott. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
It's Williams with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Scott inside. Here's Green. Good D by Bogdanovich.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Collins wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Hill passes to Scott. Green against Bogdanovich. And finished off by Scott.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Shots good from Young.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Here's Hill. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich wide open. They get it back. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. Pass to Collins. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Collins. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A second chance effort. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. And the Hawks lead by 5.
A workhorse from the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Milton. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Milton. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry against Young. The 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Weibel. Off with the layup. Bogdanovich with it. Out guarded by Simmons. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Collins. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
And the Hawks with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Simmons, and he finishes nicely on the layup. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Young against Curry. Young outside. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll have off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Here's the pass to Lopez. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. From deep. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Six to shoot. Lopez outside. Embiid with the steal. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Feeds to Harris. And he's fouled pretty. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's good, 2 points. Thibault's got his team on the board to start the game for the 76ers.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Holiday against Curry. Here's Middleton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Holiday against Curry. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
Now here's Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Lopez outside. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. Over Simmons. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Outside for Curry. Now here's Thibault. Defended by DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Takes the 13-footer, and he can't bank that one in.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Simmons. Pass to Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that.
And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. The coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Teague with the ball. 1 second left, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Man, I like the tenacity of Teague there. I mean, embracing contact whenever he drives it inside. That's the mark of a smart basketball player.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back with the act. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Mike Scott. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Tucker, the pass to Teague. Howard against Portis. He's off on that one. Bucks trail by 4. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Portis in the post, working on Howard. That one goes in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Passes it to Scott. Hill against Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tell you what, when Hill slices in like this, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and almost forces them to foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the 76ers?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Scott. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the basket by Hill. Hill's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Hill dishes to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Pass to Giannis. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons looking it over. Outside for Curry. Here's the 3. Here's Embiid. Comes up empty down low. Bucks trail by 6. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And that one's good. Thybulle.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Giannis outside. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. 29 seconds left in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Simmons. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
And so it's the Philadelphia. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. And Tobias Harris, a player that... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at George Hill, he's really been playing well.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple. The 10-footer. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And it's Middleton penetrating. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor. Embiid, the pass to Curry. Thibault with the ball. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Simmons. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Inside.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
No good with the layup. Here's Giannis. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bucks.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. Kicks it down to Middleton. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Thibault. Lopez with the steal. Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. Holiday dishes to Giannis. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Curry passes to Embiid.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too. And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Hill inside, guarded by Tucker. They get the rebound. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 10. Portis drives in. Tucker. And the lead is down inside single digits.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hill dishes to Scott. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Milton. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Now here's Teague. It's Portis high post. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers leading by 10. The kick out to Hill. Pass to Green. Back to Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one drops for him. Howard's got 6.
This is something Howard has been developing. He's been working on it, and he needs to keep hitting this shot for defenders to play him honest.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Hill against Teague. Lays it up and banks it in. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Milton kicks to Howard. Outside, Green. Outside, Hill. Back to Milton. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hill. Great D that time from T. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Green out there with Scott. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
Scott, the pass to Hill. Back to Scott. Green kicks to Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Milton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now DiVincenzo. And the pass to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Lopez with the block. The kick out to Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Philadelphia leading by 6. Stolen by Middleton. And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris with the ball. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. There's the dish to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Lopez right side. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
But tried by Simmons. And good that time. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Giannis against Simmons. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. The feed now to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Passes to Harris. And he lays it straight in.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Holiday, no one around him. Misses the 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dishes it to Harris. Back to Embiid. Lopez with the block. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Holiday attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great speed and tricks on on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Simmons on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Harris no good. And stolen by Simmons. Inside, and Embiid throws it down.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Lets it go with a three. You can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Kicks it down to Middleton. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Outside Curry. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Milwaukee is seen from the shore. And with three.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. Middleton on the wing. The shot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And that one's good, Hunter. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hunter's got his second bucket.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Here's Giannis. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. For 3, Middleton. Atlanta with the rebound.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Trae Young to the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Capella kicks to Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. And Capella with the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Over Collins. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Young from outside. And that one is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Teague against Young. A nice shot by Teague.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kicks to Collins. Fires for 3. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Teague. Tipped away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Hawks on top, up by 11.
I think the underdog story started when I...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. Shot clock at 3. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks leading by 13. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Outside Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Herter, no good. Bucks trail by 13. There's Portis, and that one clearly a foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Gallinari outside. The shot by Williams, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Portis, the pass to Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Teague against Williams. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Lou Williams. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. From deep, Gallinari. Reddish dishes to Okongwu. Gallinari passes to Reddish. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. 11 feet away. That's short off the rim.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Giannis passes to Middleton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Young from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Bogdanovich. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday with it, and guarded by Capella. Here's DiVincenzo. Young against Holiday. Dishes it to Lopez. Holiday up top. No points in the game yet for him. One-on-one fast break. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to you. Look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trey Young, John. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Back to Collins. 3-pointer. That one misses. Bucks trail by 7. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Back to Young. Over Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Lopez, no luck. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bogdanovich wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And The irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And stolen by Bogdanovic. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. Goes up. And the dunk by Giannis.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Young against Holiday. And Young, here we go. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Teague dishes to Tucker. Back to Teague. Passes it to Tucker. Over Gallinari. Clock at 4. Teague the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 4. And Reddish with the slam.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish. Working hard to make an impact.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The three-point shot is how Forbes made a name for himself in Summer League and ultimately signed a multi-year deal.
It's Williams with the drive. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Bucks trail by 3. And there's the feed to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Teague. There's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Feeds it to Tucker. Back to Teague. Fires from deep. Here's Forbes. Can't connect from short range.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Reddish.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Second free throw, no good. Pulls from the top of the key. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Now Holiday. Outside Portis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Okongwu. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
There's the lob at Kumbo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Williams kicks to Reddish. Gallinari outside. And the three off target. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Holiday against Williams. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Williams against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. The pass to Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Bucks trail by 6. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Hunter, no good. The Bucks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. DiVincenzo gets to Middleton. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Capella to end the drought. From deep three-point range, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Young pass to Capella. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Holiday surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Kicks it down to Middleton. To tie it up. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Shot by Collins, no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Here's Young. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.